Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we got a big box from Hungary, from Fetih, and in there are 3 bows from Vegh. Why 3? Tell you in a second. So, what we get is a new development. Oh, that's cool, thank you. And we get a nice paper target, that's very nice. So what we get here is this one we will review today. It's the Fiti, a short Turkish bow. Ooh, bowstring, sleeve and a string holder. Very nice. It's 43 pounds. Oh, my sticker is on it. So, why did they do this now? I tell you in a second. What else is in the box is their standard Turkish bow, and what you need to know is that Vegh was the first one 15 years ago in Hungary building these Turkish style bows, and this is their success model, the normal Turkish bow, the longer version so to say. This is a 40 pound. They sold this one a lot and I love this one a lot. And then they came up with a short Sipahi, as you see, really quite short. But this one is a little more demanding. It's not so easy to shoot, so they thought they need something a little in between. And this is what they made now with the Fiti meet the Fiti. See, when you see now the normal Turkish, the short Turkish. Let me see if I can line them up here. Maybe not like this, maybe like this. So, like this. And then you have the short Sipahi in front. Then you see the differences. Yeah, you can kind of spot them, right? So look, this is the long, the short, and the doesn't work really. But you know what I mean, right? You see the differences. The long, the short, and the short Sipahi. So, but we don't look about this one. I did a video on this one. You can check it out. I put the link in the description. And I said there are 3 bows in it. I will do a comparison. This one, Mr. Vegh put in it. And this one is the same bow, the Turkish one. But this one is 14 years old. So to see durability and how they hold up, 41 pounds something, I think. 14 years old, fresh out of the box. And these two, you see slight differences over the years they made, like smaller sears, a different handle design, which I like now more. So this one I know because I had this one a long time. And then we will do a review of the normal Turkish and a comparison included with the 14-year-old, with the first model so to say, and the new model. But these ones not today. Today we talk about Fetih. Good. The Fetih is Turkish bow, laminated. Now we know why they made this length, to have the same durable, non-demanding bow like the normal Turkish, but in a little shorter because people wanted to have a little shorter bow. The string length is 114 centimeters, which is 44.9 inches. This one is, as I said, 43 pounds. You can have this bow from 30 to 55 pounds, and the max draw of this bow is 30. The safe advised max draw, but you can draw this bow 31 inches. So this one is supposed to be way more stable than the short Sipahi. So we get a string holder, string, a sleeve, no description. And even on the website there's only just the string length written and the available poundages in the max draw. Nothing else, no brace height, no gram per pound. But I think we can surely improve that a bit. So, price-wise, this bow is 319 euros when you get it from the web shop from Fetih. I don't know now if there's still shipping free in Europe or you have to pay some shipping fees. I don't know that now. So what I like is the handle, and the length is 48.5. For sure, very narrow here. I like that. It's 20 millimeters. Very good. And let's string this pretty one. Let's see if it's easier to string. I mean, even the short Sipahi was not so hard to string, but this one should be a bit more sturdy. So you have the slightly 43 pounds, feels like 100. Oh, maybe I only had one coffee today. So, oh, nice, look at this. Lightweight, like we know it. Handle feels just fine. The bow is straight and was not really easy to string, so nothing to complain so far. 300? 300. So it looks very good. I like this dark wood, and then the bright, you know, you have a nice color combination. String looks good, but that doesn't help. So, you know that the short Sipahi did start wiggling here a lot. This one is very stiff in this regards. Here it flexes normally, and here, oh, it's very sturdy. So, horse arches, yeah? You wanted a shorter one from Vegh, but not as tricky to handle as the short Sipahi. Now you have it. And 31-inch max draw, 30 inches normally. We need a few. He comes fresh out of the shop. But look at this. After a few shots, we will get there. So this arrow is 29 inches. So this is, no problem. What I forgot to mention is that you can pay now your bows, your Vegh bows, with coins. I guess they meant cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or something. But you simply can ask and check. We shoot again our range arrows here, 29 inches, 300 and a little. So we have some more string pads, more string bridges. Handle feels just great. Oh, nice. So, if 30, 31 is enough for you. Oh, these arrows will go through. Then we shoot heavy ones to see what it does. But with these ones, didn't feel like dry firing. 43. Well. So they are 460, should be then kind of 10 grain, but of course they're a little too long. I don't have 31-inch arrows here. Nice. So, gets a little stiff at the end for now. Maybe it gets better with time. And they are 340 grain, but of course again too long. Holy cow. Kicks the arrows away. Built-in cutter. Awesome. 25, 6 meters something. Okay, heavy arrows. Takes a few shots. At least I take a few shots. So, a bit more lightweight, but still too long. Jesus Christ. This arrow pass is very narrow. Which is not a bad thing, but you need to get used to it. And 29-inch arrows. Still feels good even with these ones, so you feel then a little vibration in the hand for now. Up, look, 29 inches. And this bow does what you want. So the other arrows are simply too long. So, see? 29 inches, I think, is a sweet spot for this bow. But you can draw 30, even 31 if you want. 28, 41.6, and at 30. 47.5. At 31, what would we get? Body gets really stiff back there. Oh, that would be 31, and then we had 51. And because it's a quite short one and the sear angle was not so aggressive, just there, 28. But good. That's 30. Still nice. That would be 31. And then it gets really stiff, so don't mix it out with 31, draw 30. So far, very good. Fun little shooter. And what I forgot to mention, if you're interested in the Hui, the Chinese bow from Vegh, when you get it from the web shop from Peter Boger Archery, from July on you can apply voucher code ARMIN5 and then you get 5% off. Thank you, Peter. So let's see. With 464 grain, 181. But it goes through. 170, that was by shot. 173, okay. 340 grain. At full draw. 216. 218. 217. That's consistent. Not bad, huh? And feels good, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. A little, so when you pluck it, you feel the vibration in the handle for now. Quite a bit, but you don't have hand shock. So you only have this oscillating string with the string bridges, of course, like pickups on a guitar, and it meets there. So for now we feel it. Seems like it's a bow which checks all the boxes you might probably have as a horse archer. Short, draws nice 29, good to 30, 31, is stiff, durable, has a narrow arrow pass, makes your life easy, and look at the nice curves. It feels good and it's fast. So with this narrow arrow pass I need to get used to it first. Getting used to it. And yeah, these arrows are obviously a little too long, but only just so you see the bow maxed out. Here it starts stacking. So I think 30 inches, you don't want to overdo it. Oh, center shot. Now we're getting friends. Yeah, now we're, and 340 grain feels just fine. I don't know how much it is now, 40, I don't know. The left one. Yep. Feels really, really good. Once you get the hang of it. But they only took a few shots. Ooh, see? Talking and shooting. My shoulder was not in line. Ooh, shorty. So I must overdraw the bow. So far these 32 inch with 340 grain work the best. Still a little vibration, of course, question, because Turkish style bump on the back. How would it work? Surprisingly well. Let's see. If the arrows are not too long, it's fine. Oop. Works. The other way is always a little more tricky here, because with this bump, it's hard to hold the arrows here in place, so it's not really something you want to consider, I guess. No, it's not. So this way, not so much, but your Kashai style is working just fine. And this is a bow. It's a fun shooter, even if the draw is a little too short for me. Yeah. Stamps the arrows in the target, even if it's, and I would say 28, 29 inches, just a nice draw for this bow. Does everything you could just possibly ask for. And it's a pretty bow. I didn't even show you the details today. Look, we have these, I don't know, Technowood, Actionwood, whatever the name is. As we know it, everything nice and round. A small string pad here, string bridge. Then you have, there's this slightly curve here in it, so it's safe weight and looks a little more like, supposed to be. Nice handle, so the handle, look at this, is just great. You have a narrow arrow pass, and with this bow you have instant control. There you have your logo. Pretty. String is nice. A beautiful bow which simply works, and I see that this one most probably is the better option for horseback instead of the short Sipahi, because this one is simply minor, so you feel a little, but not as much as with the Sipahi when everything started wiggling and wobbling. This one is way stiffer. Very good. Still goes to the left, so this arrow pass is really narrow. I still shoot to the left, so I really need to compensate for that. Okie dokie. That's the bow. 319 euros. Works. Checks all the boxes. Is pretty. Is lightweight. Is fast. Is powerful. Draws maximum 31. I would give it a good 30 inches. Just fine. So, we got a bow, a string, a sleeve, and a string holder. Gives you bowstring, sleeve, 6 points. The handling. This bow is really easy to string. Was directly straight, so there's nothing. You would, like with the short Sipahi, you needed to check because of the flexibility in this direction. This one is stiff, so total no problem to string this bow, to handle this bow, just fine. 10. The build is just, it's Vegh. He builds these bows since 15 years, refines them now and then. It's just nothing to complain. My personal wish would be 2 small inlays here in horn or something, that you don't scratch up your bow. But even when you see with this handle, Katra is built in, there's not a lot of scratchy going on, so it's not so bad. So you don't, 10. The basic feel, this handle is just made for my hand. And then you have this bow, you have this control, you don't force anything. Wu Wei, there's a video coming about Wu Wei and not forcing anything. Nice, really, really nice. So, balanced feeling, handle, great. It feels, I took a few shots until I get used to it, but with a short draw it's always like this, but I give this one a 10. The draw experience, so if you tell me now this bow does 30 inches, then I would say 28, 29, 30 is nice, but to 31 gets a little stiff at the end. So overall the draw is really nice, but 31, simply leave this 31, max draw 30 and it's fine. That's why I give it a 9. And shooting experience, this bow is just kicks arrows away, especially this 340 grain. If they would be now a little shorter, they would be just fine. We still have this a little much for my taste in the hand, so, and it's for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It might go away over time, but even now after the review, after these few shots, it's still there. And of course you have here this pickup. The others had these felt stoppers or leather string pads here. Here of course it's like so what you get, 9. Then we have 54 points. And price value, I give it 5. It's 319 euros. You can pay with your bitcoins. There's nothing written now if shipping is still free in the EU, but I think shipping is 30 euros or something, or 35. So then you have 350 euros for a bow like this, which is straight. You see the slight curve going in on the string pad, so the string, even if you twist the bow gently, the string will always come back into the center of the string pads, which makes your life easy. So there's a lot of thought, a lot of development and a lot of knowledge built into this bow. And then for the rest you see all transitions here. Everything is just, for this price, 5 is no problem at all. And I like the new handle design, it's just nice. Horse arches, you really want to have a look at this one. If you draw 29, 30 inches, this one would be really an interesting bow. Really. So, thank you very much, Peter Bogar, for sending this Vegh bow, and thank you, Mr. Vegh, for giving this bow to me, so I could review it. Next video, I said I show the original length Turkish bow and compare it with a 14-year-old bow from Vegh. Interesting to see for sure. Thank you very much for watching, subscribing, commenting. You are all awesome. And I catch you in the next one.